Hi everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie, and today we are going to tackle a few more drawers in my Alex drawer unit. This time we are going to be swapping around my mini ink pads. So I store my mini ink pads in these trays from Organize More. They're two-tiered, they fit perfectly. The only thing is this is now a little bit low because I now have a standing desk, and so I am wanting to swap them out for these drawers here, which have projects in them. Well, sort of. So we're going to empty these and get those shifted over. And then if we still have time, maybe we'll tackle something else. Okay, the projects are going to sit on my desk for now. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with them. I have no idea. Probably find a bag or something. These I'm going to put in my little not my little cubes, my little drawers over here. Let me show you. I'm going to find a drawer here that I can stick them in. I have to go through these again at some point, but that's kind of where my surplus supplies are going. So I think that's where that's going to go. And this is what the drawers look like now. Not much different, just cleaned up a little bit. And then this one is definitely a little tidier because I don't have all those extra stuff in there. The inks that will stack, I have stacked. So these ones from Wendy Vecchi stack reasonably well. So I've stacked them up. The Studio G ones stack, and the Color Theory ones, they're not really interlocking, but they'll stay. So, and then the rest of them I've laid out flat. We're going to talk paint, and I have paint down here in this drawer, and this is one of the deeper drawers, and it doesn't need to be in a deep drawer. I think that can be better served by something else. And then I have all of this paint. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for paint. I do have paint over here as well. I have my distress paint. I have some assorted acrylic paint here, and I have more acrylic paint here. And I have some of the little containers like this down in the bottom, and I like to keep those all together, I think. And I also have this Arteza pack of paint that needs a home, which would be similar to those, right? It's the little tubs or the little bottles. So what I am thinking, we'll go back here. I emptied this container out the other day by moving my sprays, and I think I can move these rub-ons up into this tray here. So that will free up 2, which I think will be enough for all of those, with hopefully a little bit of room to spare. And then I think I want to move those other paint into the ones where I used to store my distress. I think that should work. So let me get sorting around and I will show you how it ended up. Okay, so those 2 drawers are empty. Come over here. This is the drawer with my Dylusions and Maya Gold. And I did use some wooden blocks back here, so it doesn't really shift too much, which is what I like. And down here, it's actually probably a little too full. If I get any more of these tubes of paint, this is not ideal, but for now it does fit. I had to swap out the containers. The other containers I had were too high. These are just some boxes I had in my surplus organization tools, boxes, whatever you want to call it. So this will work. Who knows? Maybe in a year from now I'll be revisiting this again. I did a shift, moved everything around. So I've got my distress paints, and then here I have a little bit of extra distress, some miscellaneous paints, and then my Arteza. More Arteza. This didn't change any other than I pulled out a couple that I moved over to this one, and then this one only has a handful, so I've got a little bit of room for changes there. I can always move those small paint tubes over here if need be. Now I did pull out my paint pens because I'm not sure that I want to put them in there. I'm reserving them for now. We'll see where it ends up. I think that is it for the paint shift arounder for this week. I hope this inspires you to maybe tackle a couple boxes or a couple drawers in your space that needs just some tweaking. And until next time, happy organizing.